Think he has.
What is everybody? Welcome to the DNVR Nuggets podcast.
Let's go.
Live from the studio, a rare 4-person show in the studio. Maybe our first, we're not sure.
Real think piece of it, isn't it? I just feel like I feel more contemplative.
There's so much going on. We had to get everybody together for today's show.
What are we doing?
We're going to talk.
This should be a one-man show.
We're going to talk meta about the Nuggets today. No, we actually have some things lined up. ESPN, very low on the future of the Denver Nuggets. Mm-hmm. Not necessarily the present, but the future. Very concerned about the future of the Denver Nuggets. Funny. Might be fair. I don't know.
I'm pretty concerned about the future of the Earth and the league.
Yeah.
Does that count?
That's like a little bit more deep future, I think, although who knows. Also, guys, skinny Luka, joined by skinny Embiid.
Bro.
Man.
Everybody's getting skinny.
I should take note.
We're also going to play Two Truths and a Lie. We might talk about chosen rivals later on in the show. And then I don't know if you guys remember Netflix's new show, The Starting Five, the QBs. We have a new cast.
Oh, baby.
Oh, I can't wait to talk about that.
I could probably guess the cast.
You haven't seen this? We should make you guess it then. Full squad, man. D-line's in the house.
That's right. Well, sunny full squad. No Kale, no Dev.
Oh, yeah.
But the good members. You know what I mean?
Like the good members.
Top, how to say it? In the important ones. The ones that mean something.
Seeing Dev later today. Very excited for it, man. I always love when I see Dev. Harrison Wind.
How are you doing that to Dev? Dev is probably the most popular member of our show.
Because he's not here.
He probably has the highest approval rating out of anybody.
There's no probably
by
about
far
that.
in Serbia. Maybe a little more narrowly here, but certainly true
I
here as
would
well.
still say it's Dev.
You know what the secret is? To show up the least.
Yeah, true.
I think he's got it down.
Absence does make the heart grow fonder. Rounding out the show, it's Vote.
I told you guys I'm a proud new member of the Botanic Gardens. Went yesterday. Lovely. Went this morning. Finished my book. What a treat. Had a little chai latte. At the
Back to
cafe.
back.
Holy smokes.
Dude.
Please tell me you had like some photos or something and be like, how if you're going to be that performative, I mean, you have to.
I got photos.
You're like the Wemby squad.
I got photos.
Okay, yeah.
I would love to see
Can
some
we see him?
photos.
Send it to Dion here. I want to see what
I'll
this
send you
look
some of
like.
my photos.
This is incredible.
I don't have a ton, but
You gotta, if you don't play chess soon, I'm going to lose my mind.
This is the best time. I mean, honestly, man, be outside. This is the best time of year to be outside. You should be outside all day, every day.
really quick to Eric's point, I was in Brooklyn recently, and I was at a bar, probably 1 a.m. A guy was journaling.
You actually got that right the first time when you said jerky.
Yeah. Dude, I'm not going to lie. I thought that's what
No,
I'm glad he was journaling.
He was journaling.
I'm glad he was
a
journaling.
performative thing.
Journaling, great activity.
Yeah.
Every year, ESPN has been doing this for the last, I don't know, maybe 7 or 8 years, where they've been looking at the future of teams in the NBA and saying, like, how promising is their future? And they, you don't want to be subjective about this. You want to be objective. And so you create these categories. One is players on your roster.
That's a fair measure.
How long they're
Fair
there.
measure.
Your money, how flexible is your salary cap situation going forward?
Okay.
Your draft capital, do you have assets to be flexible and draft players in the future and so on and so forth? The market you're in, which I love that ESPN just admits that this is a major X factor in how successful a team can be.
That ranking probably doesn't change year to year. The Nuggets, Denver's just penciled in at like what? 13?
See, I would have guessed 13 too, but we're going to get to it. It's 18, which feels kind of low.
That's low.
I know, it feels a little low.
That's like almost
That's
dead middle.
low.
Actually, that's less than half. Oh, man.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
We're
There's a
a
little
bottom
bit here.
third market
For the
bottom
NBA.
half market.
Yeah, for the NBA.
And then management, just how much do they believe in your management? Which again, objective. They subjectively rank it to make this formula. The Nuggets come in number 9 in the future rankings, which, to be honest, not that bad. I feel for a veteran team. That
Top 10.
You know what I mean? Top 10.
Top 10
Future
also
rankings?
outraging.
But also outraging.
I mean, does future rankings include this season?
I think so.
Okay.
And I think that's what weighs them up. I think what they're really saying is that Denver has a very promising short-term future, but their assets are not so great. Let me go through the list of teams real quick, and then we'll arrive at Denver. Number 1, Oklahoma City Thunder. They have the best roster, number 1. Best draft assets, which, by the way, I think this is true. Even the first one, the players, the roster, debatable, but also fair. And then management, number 1, I think that's fair as well. So they get 3 number 1s.
Tell me their city is.
They got to be 30th in market.
They're 29th in market. I think New Orleans or Memphis is going to be worse than one of those two.
Worse than New Orleans. We saw. Did ESPN see the parade photos?
There's no money in any of those 3 markets, but the fans at least care a lot in Oklahoma. Like they sell out. Right. You know what I mean? So, so there's at least that. But I think it's fair. I mean, we all know that's the thing about Oklahoma City. They're set up to be flexible and to have a long runway. We'll see if it works. Houston Rockets number 2.
What?
They got the number 2 player roster, which is kind of according to them. Draft capital, they do have quite a bit. Market in 8. We don't think of Houston as a big market, but kind of sneaky.
It's the third biggest city in the country.
I would describe it as a sprawling.
It is actually physically enormous.
Yeah.
Money was the only one that was weak there. Knicks number 3.
What?
Number 2 market.
Oh,
good current roster. Management phenomenal, they say. Cleveland Cavaliers.
Wait, were you being serious? They really said management phenomenal for James Dolan's team?
Number 9. That's ownership. Management's more
that's tough.
Leon Rose.
Okay.
They've made some decent moves, I think.
9 feels about right. Cleveland Cavaliers after that, which I find funny. They love their management. They love their current players. Their money, draft, and market are all terrible. This one will get you guys. This one will get you. Number 5, the LA Clippers. LA Clippers, hold on.
Well, great ownership.
Because
phenomenal.
Management is a 2. They get a number 2 on management. They get guys to these crazy deals, man.
I know. How do they get all these guys to sign?
How do they do it?
They must have some sort of competitive advantage in the market.
They really do.
Maybe it's that green energy, zero waste arena.
I aspire to be like them, to be honest, man. I aspire for it.
Nice. Yeah.
Hold on. So, what are they in players?
What are they in?
What are
they in like future capital? Because they don't.
What are they in?
Draft is
carbon
22nd.
credits?
Very, very low. But they're high in money. I mean, because they do have a lot of it. That one's fair.
Market
3. I think that's also fair.
Yeah.
But management 2 is the one to me where I'm like, I don't know, man.
Market is no indication of your future.
They've also done the thing that we always laugh at. Like they are the Phoenix Suns, just a little bit more successful in that their management has been great at assembling on paper great teams.
Right.
Yeah. Like what are they? What is this?
I know that one's the only one I find a little crazy.
Are all these categories weighed equally?
I feel like this entire era is just us being gaslit about the LA Clippers every offseason. It's like every goddamn year. What is this?
Especially when there's the looming possibility of them losing a bunch of picks.
I know, because this came out after these reports have come out.
Why?
They're all alleged reports.
I'm kind of confused about the Knicks one. Does that not seem like a win now? And
yes,
Rick Brunson's.
Their players are kind of young. They got in Mikal Bridges, and Jalen Brunson's not that old.
The money in draft, though, to be fair, were really bad. 29 and 27. What they got was market, New York.
Well, all right.
You know what I mean? Like they won the other ones.
That's been great for the last 20 years.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Market, not any indication of how good you're going to be.
In this instance, I think you guys are right. Number 6, Golden State, who did really well with market and management. Although
their team stinks.
Management's been out of office this entire summer.
Very weird.
Haven't done much.
What are they buoyed by?
You want to get really upset here.
And their money, right? Market and money. So they just start. That's like the definition of starting on third base, man.
I don't know if I should be upset by this one. Orlando Magic next. And how did they pass the Nuggets? They're 15th in market. Orlando, you get the no state tax, which is nice, and you get warm weather.
Bro, they're just.
But is it actually a better market?
No, it's a better market if you're 7. You want to go to Disney World? Like, what are you talking about?
7 or 70.
Help us be objective about this. I was going to say, if you're a pro athlete, though, I don't know how I feel about this one. I'm tied to Denver. I love it, but if I'm a pro athlete, I don't know if I hate living in Orlando for most of the year.
I mean, you hate it if you hate mosquitoes and tourists.
Yeah, that's the other thing. What do you mean by market? Like attracting free agents?
I think so.
Okay. Well, then.
Yeah, they're like, you're like, well, we can get all you can ride free pass.
Just better in Denver.
Lightning lane.
Number 8 is the Lakers, which they should feel so ashamed because they obviously get the number 1 every single year on market. They should be there.
Let me guess, they're just only lacking in players? Why would that hold the team back?
And then you get your Denver Nuggets.
Dude, I'm outraged.
That's what I
didn't
wanted.
think I was gonna be because every time I go into
exercise.
this, every time I go into this, I'm like, who cares, dude? Who cares what these idiots think? And then I read one thing and I just get outraged every time.
What's great about this is they know it's done when they drop it on September 18th. We are in the doggest of dog days.
It's such a bizarre criteria to have the teams ahead of Denver they do, but then put Denver ahead of the Spurs.
What are we talking about?
Yeah.
Like, can we only just weigh the players? Like, nothing else is actually true.
That's what matters.
What are we talking about? The market?
Players, Denver comes in 4, which I found interesting because they do have most of their core locked up for a while, and the core is really good. So players being a 4 to me, I'm like, I don't know.
Who's ahead of them in players? The Thunder?
The Thunder, which I get. The Rockets.
All right.
And
the younger.
I mean, yeah. And then the Cavs.
No, I'm sorry.
The Cavs, yeah, one feels like stretch. Even Rockets, a little bit of a stretch.
Come on.
25th in money. Makes sense. They don't have a ton of flexibility there, although I think they're a little bit more flexible. Draft capital 29th. This is the big one, man. Denver doesn't have any seconds. Yeah. They can't really trade a first. Who's worse than them?
But this is what's so annoying is they don't have draft capital. They have young players that they drafted.
I know, but it is flexibility.
But
and
that's the
flexibility
future,
matters.
isn't it? Don't you believe that the children of the future?
Denver's young players like
tradable assets.
If they get good. But that's the thing is it's like they have invested in actual human beings that they are hoping appreciate. At this moment, no. But there's at least potential there.
I think that's the one that's fair. And honestly,
the thing is, a first-round draft pick is like a new car when you drive it off the lot. It
Yeah,
loses all its value. When you draft a player, I mean, good
like
or bad, it loses
4
value.
firsts. Wow, we got
Exactly.
well, the truth is Denver could lose out at the deadline this year. Should they want to make a trade, they could lose out to a weak offer just because that team wants a draft pick and Denver doesn't have it. So, that is something. Market 18th, like I said, I feel like that's a little low, but you know what? It's not like
I need a full 1 through 30 list of all the markets.
The one thing I'll say is we can act indignant, but it's not like we've really hit the free agency lottery this year. Kind of,
we totally did. We've had 2 now off. There have been 2 separate off seasons where it's like, wow,
we just keep getting Bruce Brown.
Yes, dude. Yes.
I don't know if that's indicative of the market being alluring.
Every couple of years he resigns.
Teams are tampering for superstars. Denver just keeps re-signing Bruce.
But it keeps working. What is it?
And then here's the thing, management 21st. I actually feel like this one's fair because they really have only had like 3 weeks of action, and it is hard. And 21 is actually pretty good for an unknown.
But they've had 3 weeks of incredibly successful action.
Yeah,
I know, but I just don't think you can be like 7th. Based off of that.
Watch me.
and is when you say management too, are you also taking into consideration, whatever Josh is in that?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Executive vice chairman?
Yes.
Is that what you
know
mean?
the answer.
Get it right.
Excuse me.
Please.
We know
Are
the
you including entertainment, Stanuel Kroenke or whatever?
I apologize.
Dude, you're going to get your credential pulled.
Let me brush up on my...
Well, luckily I don't have one, so it's fine.
This is like when I put the games together and the game doesn't work, like in practice. I'm like, this will be fun. That's what I feel like this is, where they rank them and you're like, yeah, but that formula doesn't work to tell the story.
No one agrees with the list when it's
right.
Yeah, and they're like, all right, September 18th.
Surprisingly not
or just
on
a
there
really
at
bad
all
stat.
that you think would be a category. Coaching?
That's a great point.
Probably the second
Does
most
that go into
important
management,
category
I wonder?
after. I wasn't thinking it goes into that, but maybe
because
I would think coaching would be your second most important category after players.
When are we going to be able to refer to the G League squad as the farm team? I want baseball.
I think we
farm
could do
teams.
that right now.
Yeah, like I feel like you got to look at the same way you evaluate a.
They just
baseball
need to get a
franchise.
State Farm advertising deal, and then you're set.
I'm in.
You guys want to guess who is the 30th ranked team on this formula here?
Let me guess. I'm going to guess
worst?
Detroit.
What? Detroit is Kate Cunningham and a bunch of great assets.
Oh,
It is one
I thought you were
playoff
just talking about markets.
No,
Sorry.
market for. I'm telling you, market will be New
Orleans?
It's going to be Memphis for sure.
Is it just New Orleans in general? Yeah.
No, it is.
I'm
the
gonna-
Phoenix Suns.
I
The
love that so
Phoenix
much.
Suns are 30th, right ahead of the New Orleans Pelicans.
What did
The New Orleans Pelicans'
management
highest
get?
ranking is money at 15. Management got 28 for Phoenix. Then you have Chicago, All City, really struggling in this ranking. They get 28.
Philly can't be that high.
Let's see where Philly pops up on this list. They actually, you know what, 19th. 19th.
Okay,
Wow,
they've got
so
some good young players.
Top 10.
You know what?
We're
Memphis is
living
not
large.
in market in 30th. Who got the worst market? Did I miss this?
It's got to be New Orleans, man.
Wow, Minnesota Timberwolves got 30th ranked market?
They're basing it off of like where dudes want to. Maybe it's based off how many.
This is just based off Kevin Durant not wanting to go to Minnesota.
Or any player in the NBA, really.
Just Kevin Pelton's favorite cities.
What if they just chat GPT'd it?
I mean, what do you mean, what if?
All right, well, we could be outraged. We got to take a break. We're a little late. We're going to take a break. On the other side, we might let this outrage linger a little before we move on.
It's lingering for me, whether I'm allowed to or not.
Shout out to HelloFresh.
Hello,
yeah.
Fresh.
Hell yeah.
Fall
Fresh.
is here. With it comes cooler nights, heartier meals, and the craving for something warm and satisfying. Great activity to do with maybe your partner, maybe by yourself. Just cook up a meal
Why'd you
with
look at me when you said
HelloFresh. I did not mean to. This season, they've actually taken things to the next level with their biggest menu refresh yet. Say hello to a whole new way to do dinner. They've doubled their menu. They now have 100 options each week to choose from, including seasonal dishes and recipes from around the world. They've got a healthier menu, tastier menu, and you can choose all those options with HelloFresh and get set up for the fall. Make cooking meals with HelloFresh, this fall, one of your things.
Bro, there's no healthier, if you want a healthy lifestyle, it's all about developing
habits
and habits and routines. And like cooking for yourself, oh my God.
Yeah. The best way to cook just got better. Go to HelloFresh.com/Nuggets10FM. Nuggets10FM, you're going to get 10 free meals. That's the FM part, plus a free item for life. 1 per box with active subscription. Free meals applied as discount on the first box. New subscribers only. Varies by plan. HelloFresh.com/Nuggets10FM to get 10 free meals and a free item for life.
If you're looking to purchase a new vehicle for yourself, to get the job done, for the family, or even because you're looking to cut down on your carbon footprint, you can do all of this with Toyota. In fact, you should do any and all of this with Toyota. You know that trucks have been a part of their DNA for a long time. Toyota, all told, offers 17 models available with all-wheel drive, four-wheel drive, like that epic 4Runner. And again, like we were just talking about, they actually offer more low and zero-emission vehicles combined than any other automaker. So no matter what kind of vehicle you're looking for, you can find one at Toyota. So do yourself a favor and visit your Front Range Toyota stores at a location near you. There's AutoNation Toyota Arapahoe and Centennial, Corwin Toyota in Boulder, Groove Toyota in Littleton, Mountain States Toyota in Denver, Stevenson Toyota East in Aurora, and Stevenson Toyota West in Lakewood. Toyota is a proud partner of the Denver Nuggets and the official vehicle of DNVR. Let's go places. Not yet, though. Show's still going.
Oh, stick around.
Stay
tuned.
Don't get in that car just yet. You know what? It's live.
If you get in there, get in the truck, bring it up on YouTube.
Bluetooth it. Don't watch while you drive.
By the way, quick reminder that we are a little over 1 week away before we arrive in San Diego.
An old wooden ship.
We're going to be there. We remind you guys that we will have some kind of meetup on Friday and Saturday. Friday night, just to hang out. Let's all go somewhere and hang out together. Saturday before the game. We want to get together, man. I know a lot of people probably from LA. Everything else going to be driving down for the game. Dude. Let us know. We'll probably put some kind of event together here in the next 24 hours.
We should all go to the Gaslight District and talk about the Clippers.
Gas lamp. Yeah.
I made a joke.
It was a joke.
You guys are
Gaslight. Oh, Gaslight. I get it.
Gaslight District. They used to be the San Diego Clippers too. All right. Let your outrage go. I actually think of all the outrages here, management for Clippers number 2 is the funniest one. That one to me just gets me.
That they're number 2. I know.
That they're number 2.
Doing a great job, guys.
They're right there with the Thunder. Who fleeced them, by the way, for the deal. That deal was against the Clippers.
Yeah, you can't say they don't try. They are active.
Yeah. That to me, of all of these little things, is the one that's the most like, you got to be kidding me, man.
Sam Presti should be in his own tier, I feel like.
I kind of feel like he is.
This is like one of these things where I just have to know the criteria on all this stuff. Like,
hit up KP. Kevin Pelton.
Kevin Peloton.
Kevin Pelton a little bit low on the Nuggets too overall.
Be like, so why do you rank 19th in market, man?
This is why we need Manalist Malone in
somebody
ESPN.
said sideline remoter.
That's why we need him to infiltrate ESPN, and hopefully he doesn't hate us enough that he would actually fight for our cause.
That would be great. Real quick, you guys remember Skinny Luka at Eurobasket? He looked good, man.
Yeah,
he looks really good. He got fat shamed into being in great shape. Another player who might be going through a similar transformation is Joel Embiid. Do you have this, Dion? Do you have the link here?
Really does work, huh?
Go ahead and click on those photos too, so we can get the close up here. You really notice it in the biceps and shoulders.
He's very thin.
Very thin, and you'll notice he's very sweaty. Which, I'm just saying that means he was playing basketball, or at least appears that he is, because he has been under wraps, save for that one profile, that was written about him about a month ago. Nobody seems to know if he's playing, is he healthy, or any of this. So when you see him and he's super thin and presumably playing in open gyms, to me, I'm like, hey, noteworthy.
Yeah, I feel like Nikola Jokic just taught me to never buy in too heavy to the skinny photo. Like, there's a lot of times you're like, oh my God. And then it's like, you're like, oh, that was not how he actually looked. I got to see what's actually happening, but it's not, I got to think that it's just like the health of his knees. And
of course,
whether or not, obviously less weight on the knees matters, but I don't think that that's like I feel like he's already done the damage to them.
Probably has.
So
yeah,
we shall see. But
this should only help. Right?
This should help. This should help. I would be surprised if they get more than half a season out of him, just the way that it goes. But, good for him. If nothing else, he's living a healthier lifestyle.
So I would agree with you here. The damage is likely done, and he's just faced a lot of this throughout his career. So I'm skeptical that he'll be able to fight back, but this does help. But here's the thing, man. This is high profile now. Skinny Luka, skinny Joel. Jokic, not the skinniest we've ever seen him, at least a couple of weeks ago. And are you guys worried as I am that this might become a talking point? Everybody looks at people's weight on media day and says, where are they? Two very high profile players look very, very thin.
Yeah, I think it could be a talking point with Jokic. I'm not worried about it, though. Like, I think he'll be fine. It is interesting that those two guys in particular are the ones who got skinny this summer. Luka, who got publicly called out by all those leaks from Dallas, and Embiid, who we've been saying for years he's got to drop weight. It would help his knees a lot.
For sure. He has to do this. I'm just afraid, whatever. We'll see.
But I think with Jokic, the difference between him and those other guys, and one of the reasons why largely in the last 4 or 5 years, the weight stuff with Jokic tapered off, those kind of jokes, and Jokic won.
He's so dominant.
And he dominated. If that changes, yes, this dialogue will change, right? If Luka and Embiid are having better seasons, which I'm not expecting, but let's just say that's happening, and Jokic isn't as skinny as they are, yes, I think that narrative will reemerge. With Jokic, there's the difference between how thin he is and how good of shape he's in. I would still argue he probably didn't look like he was in great shape there at Eurobasket.
Right.
So there's some work to do, but winning ultimately is the thing that either clears you or doesn't of these allegations, of these conversations.
I would say that my concern with Jokic, just based off of Eurobasket, and again, I was shook more by Eurobasket, maybe than I should be, honestly.
You really this is,
but it shook me a little bit, not a lot, but it shook me a little bit.
It's because of the lead up. I think this is what it is.
Because they look so good.
Well, and we've been talking about it for literal years.
Oh yeah. We were very excited for this Eurobasket. But because it was a look, it was the most vulnerable I felt like Jokic has looked in the last 5 years. It was the most where I was kind of like, I just thought he would have been able to do this or that. And a lot of that was physical. So it is a part for me that I'm like, I am curious. I don't know. I'm not gonna say I'm nervous. It's just like a 2 out of the 10 right now. And at Media Day, I hate to report, I think it'll be among the top 5 things I'm looking for at Media Day. Is just, let me see what he looks like.
That and Tim Hardaway's height. You'll
That's
be
number
on
one,
that
man.
one too.
That's number one. We should try to get Tim Hardaway to do an actual measurement with me.
Chest to chest.
Yeah, just
like probably back to back.
It's like the...
Then why stop there? Let's play horse.
Hang out, play video games after.
It's the Curb Your Enthusiasm where you kind of...
Yeah, you're just sizing them up.
Okay.
It would be pretty crazy, though, if Embiid was just fine. We haven't talked about him all summer.
Yeah,
we haven't seen him
right
all
back in.
summer. He's now skinny. What if he's just good to go?
You know what, though? That's
crazy.
the way to do it. He's been in
Totally,
the spotlight for a while. You can tell from that profile how much it's kind of really affected him being in the spotlight. Going away, this is like when Dirk lost in the finals that one year. and then he went to Australia and backpacked and just like got dropped off the map. Maybe that's what Embiid needed.
Maybe
you're talking about Troel Embiid, like the guy.
I mean, yes, he brought it on himself with a lot of this. I'm not arguing
this
that.
poor guy,
I'm just,
why is everyone like focused on him all the time?
yeah, for sure.
he looks like 30 pounds skinnier in those pictures.
He really does. I'm telling you, the shoulders, and some of it is like skinny, healthy, but some of it looks like he is atrophied. Even like some of the
and
muscles.
he was sweating, as we all saw.
And he was sweating.
Maybe he just got to the
Take my
pool.
ass off.
Before we move on, we got about 4 minutes here, so I'll just go ahead and introduce a topic. Starting five, Netflix's show. They have new players. You were going to make a bet on who you think it was.
Oh, yeah. Well, I was going to say, I mean, they filmed it. I'll say Tatum.
Tatum was last year.
Oh,
Yeah.
well,
Plus, obviously,
good guess.
Yeah.
You're in the mind of the producers.
Halliburton?
Halliburton is one of the guys.
There we
Good
go.
guess. I would say it's the only guy that doesn't.
I know Anthony Edwards was last year.
He was last year.
they're going to throw SGA in there, right?
Yeah, probably SGA.
SGA is in the mix, which will bring a lot of aura to the show.
Oh, dude, so
I'll
much.
say,
I bet he's so
like-
boring on that show.
I'll bet he does a lot of like really, really heavy, like now our challenge is
Yeah, dude,
can we
yes.
become legends?
Yeah.
Not just winners,
A bunch of
but
lip licking.
legends that win again.
But listen, if I think they should be honestly favored to repeat as of right now, but if they don't, which has proved to be a difficult thing, that could be very fun to rewatch in hindsight.
Oh, it's gonna be beautiful. It's gonna be everything.
I'm guessing I'm going to be in this documentary because I remember walking out of a Nuggets game last season when they were playing the Thunder and there were cameras right on SGA and I was walking right behind him. So I might be in this.
All right, well there you go. We look forward to that. By the way, I think Chet might be OKC's MPJ, where like they're kind of hiding him, and this might. He might pop up sometimes and we're like, what? OKC's PR is like, get him out of the scene. What is he doing?
No more commercials.
when he does like a podcast about soul food.
Then we have James Harden.
Oh God,
Stop. What?
James Harden.
Bro.
dude, who wants
Who
that?
cares?
Wait, so they already filmed this, and this is in.
I think it's filming in camp. I thought it was like a
Or
little
they're
bit of.
it's to be filmed next
Yeah, I
year.
think it
Yeah,
comes
yeah,
in through
yeah.
camp.
Oh,
no,
I
it's
thought
being
this
filmed-
was.
They drop it, I thought, in the lead up to the season, but it's kind of filmed in real time and like turned around. I think. I mean, I think that's how they did it.
Well,
officially
then I won't be
confused.
in it.
I'm
All
officially
right, then.
They might pull on some of that B-roll and stuff. Jaylen Brown. They keep going to the
Two
Celtics.
Celtics?
Well,
Or I guess
last
Tatum was
year.
last year.
And then Kevin Durant. Which I
the
actually
one guy
think-
everybody needs to hear from.
But I will say, to be fair, I think Kevin Durant makes the most sense here because he is changing teams.
Yeah.
He's a compelling character.
Yeah.
He has 5 or 6 storylines that I find interesting. And the Rockets are kind of one of the top teams that like it or not, the Rockets are among the most interesting teams right now.
I don't.
You don't like it.
I do agree. Though,
It's like, KD, we've got like 20 minutes of B-roll of you on Twitter. We got to change it up.
I mean, honestly, wasn't KD the most compelling member of the Court of Gold documentary? Like he is pretty good in that space.
I like Jokic. That was my guy.
KD does have a lot of intriguing storylines around him heading into this season, no doubt.
Harden is like, what are we doing, man? If
Yeah.
ever there was a sequel we did not want, this is like the sequel. We were like, more Harden. Yes, I wonder what it's like being Harden with the Clippers.
Gross.
Jaylen Brown. I mean, the Celtics not that interesting. Jaylen Brown, I've seen enough. Shea. All right, you had to give it to him. I get it. They won. You kind of have to. Halliburton.
Injured.
I know, injured, and it's not that good. On the other side, I do want to give you guys my starting 5 that I would.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I'm intrigued.
stay tuned.
Shout out to Raising Cane's. If you're settling in for college football Saturday, NFL Sunday, do game day the Cane's way. Maybe you're tailgating. Maybe you're on your couch. Fuel your crew with Raising Cane's. We're talking hand-battered, cooked-to-order chicken fingers, crispy crinkle-cut fries, buttery Texas toast, and the MVP of every bite, the cane
Jokic.
sauce. That could have been it. Don't forget freshly brewed tea, freshly squeezed lemonade, big plays, big flavor. It's how Cane's does game day. So rally your team. Get everybody together. If you're just chilling at the house, if you're going to a tailgate, make your next tailgate a touchdown. Raising Cane's, chicken fingers, one love.
Have you fired up the Bet365 app yet and made an account at the Bet365 app? You should, because it's never ordinary. Actually, there's one thing that is ordinary, and that's what you can get done on Thursdays at Bet365. I'm talking about Thursday night touchdowns. It is Thursday, and who's the game tonight? We got the Bills and the Miamis.
Is that right?
I think that's the case.
Rough game.
Yeah, well.
Oh man, this is going to be.
You could get skin in the game regardless. You could see for yourself by firing up that app tonight.
This is going to be McDaniel's last game.
There's going to be on Thursday Night Football, there's a $10 safety net.
He might just walk off.
Which is nice and neat. How about that? Place qualifying bets, parlay bets totaling $20 or more on tonight's game. Get bonus bets for every touchdown. Terms and conditions apply. So download Bet365. New customers can get $200 in bonus bets when you bet $5, win or lose. Sign up, use the code DNVR365, deposit $10, place a bet of $5 to get $200 in bonus bets if your bet wins or loses. Bonus bets can be used on the spread, totals, player props, features, and more. Whatever the moment, never ordinary at Bet365. Must be 21 or older and physically located in Colorado. Please gamble responsibly. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem and wants help, call or text 1-800-GAMBLER. Terms and conditions apply.
All righty, back here, segment 3. So we just went over this starting 5. I don't know how closely I'll be tuned into this one. We'll find out.
I think I know.
I don't know how far.
I think I'm more interested in the bench, honestly.
I do think Kevin Durant was a good. We should make our own show. It's the bench.
The bench.
The non-Jokic minutes, we call it.
It's just us.
I do think Kevin Durant was a good pick. If I had to pick a nugget, I think this is an obvious one. If we had to pick one nugget, I feel like. Do you agree?
Mr. Starting
Mr.
5.
Nuggets.
Hunter Tyson.
It's obviously Mr. Nugget, man.
Aaron Gordon, I would love to follow his life around.
His warehouse is worth the price of admission alone.
They got to get him on. Nuggets got to win this year. AG's got to be it next year. Don't you feel?
He needs to turn into what was it? Robin Biggs.
Fantasy Factory.
Fantasy Factory.
Great show.
Turn that into the. Mix it with that.
Pretty much is.
Follow around AG, and then he fills it with
dodgeball.
Fills it with bubbles one day.
There are some things I have no point of reference to, and I'm like, hell yeah,
Was that
that's one of them. I'm like, I feel like I'm glad.
Adam, it's from our the three of ours.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm a little too old for this one. I think Cade Cunningham is very interesting, and Detroit's very interesting. He had the big year last year, and now he has to carry his team.
Is Cade Cunningham interesting?
I think he's a little flat.
He is a little flat, but I find his arc compelling. And now
he's in a point in his career and on that team that's compelling.
And I hear that he is a bit of a really tough leader. That he's a guy that's really pushing. And this is a year where their young guys are kind of coming together. I kind of think Joel Embiid. Maybe I just have a sauce.
No, it'd be fascinating.
Is Embiid having a Gobert-like renaissance in my heart and soul?
Apparently.
Here, where I'm softening out of pity.
I mean, you tell us.
Listen, it gets so bad, it's not fun to hate on someone.
That's what I'm saying.
You just become a bully.
And Embiid has always been a personality, whether or
All right,
not
let's not go too far with this.
The last one is tricky for me because I have 3 categories, or three contestants. Jalen Brunson, just because I think New York, it's a big year.
Yeah.
The New York City got an interesting place to be. It's number two market.
Sorry, two.
I think Paolo Banchero, but he might be a little boring as well. But to me, Orlando's an interesting story.
Think about the interplay between he and the incredible Franz Wagner.
I was going to say Franz Wagner, but I felt like it would have been a little too on the nose. He is coming off of a goal. And then I thought Devin Booker. Because I actually find that story a little interesting. Their star has come and gone. They're clearly the 30th most promising team now, but he remains. And so I kind of like the KD story and the Booker story being told together.
Yeah.
Can I tell you the right answer that we're already getting a preview of?
Yeah.
Michael Porter Jr.
Well, I actually thought about this. And I was like, I don't know.
If you're going for virality, yeah.
I thought about it, but
that's the #1 follow in the league, dude.
Please no.
To be honest with you, I would watch this one.
We can't. Listen, we've already been watching it. It's already started.
Kind of.
Someone in the chat, by the way, clarified that you were right the first time when they filmed it last year, so you might be in it, buddy. Keep your chin up.
Oh,
And we'll keep
let's
an eye out for
go.
you. Yeah.
You'd
Maybe
be
a
in
red
there.
carpet premiere at the. Oh, we'll talk later.
But that means it was with Durant on the Suns, which also could be very interesting.
Okay.
I think that one. I think Devin Booker now is a kind of a compelling character and just this like the guy left standing after the arc's come and gone.
Does he want to stay?
Does he want to stay? Yeah, like what's his responsibility now?
Right.
Does the starting five have to be part of a starting lineup?
No.
Because
It's so funny.
I think
they
it's-
had to pick a position.
I think it's like all NBA now. It can be
Because
whatever position.
like James Jones would be like watching him like be involved in
Oh.
UFC and stuff and like
Yeah,
fight
yeah.
guys outside the ring and everything. Like just being
James Johnson. Is that who you're saying?
Is that what is that
The guy with the tats everywhere.
yeah,
and
the
he's-
guy that they're
yeah.
all scared of. I thought that was James
Indiana.
Jones. Whatever.
He's
He's the GM.
executive.
Yeah, the executive.
No, whatever.
well, now he's like,
Now he's in the league office.
Now he's an
Yeah.
advisor or something. Yeah.
That's a good call getting out of
All right, let's play a game here. Denver Nuggets, 2 truths and a lie, where we give you guys predictions, bold predictions, and you have to guess. I'll start us off just to kind of set the temperature.
Nuggets. Okay, sorry.
You guys have to guess which one I think, which one is not true, that I do not predict this. Jokic will go 3 consecutive games without a 2-point field goal miss this season. He has never done that. He has gone 2 games with 19 shots.
Consecutive games.
3 consecutive games without missing a 2-pointer. He's never done that in his career. Jokic will have multiple 20-assist games. Last year he had a 22, a 19, an 18, a 17. Multiple. Or Jokic will have 3 first-half triple-doubles. In his career, he has 2 first-half triple-doubles.
Oh, I'm going with the third
I
one.
was saying.
Can I guess which one's a lie?
Yes.
The 20 assists. Come on.
I'm going the last one.
I'll go the last one.
It is the 20-assist one.
Wow.
That's the one I just don't see. I just think the Nuggets will be too good this year for Jokic to have these crazy ones. The 22-assist game was an overtime against the Suns. I just don't know if they're going to need... I think
Yeah.
Jokic's outlier games might be a little lower this year.
It's tough because they have more shooting, more assist opportunities, but you got to think if he's handing out close to 20 assists, usually they'll be winning. But
Yeah.
again, they went to OT last year in that game, so I don't know.
All right. I believe Deron Holmes will be a regular member of the rotation.
Okay.
I believe Jamal Murray will have a career year.
Wait, is it the year of Jamal?
It's already laughing. It's that one.
Just to be clear, I didn't fill these out ahead of time. I'm coming up right now.
That was clear.
And I think Christian Braun will have a regression year.
Wait, Duran in the rotation was your first one?
Yeah, I think he thinks that.
I mean, that's the lie, but I think you do think
I think he does think it. Then he said Murray career year and Christian Braun regression. I think Christian Braun regression. You're not going to go with that
agree.
negative.
I think the Christian Brown regression. I'm taking that too.
I don't think it's the Deron Holmes. I don't think he's going to crash.
Oh, really? I thought you did. I thought you had said that a while
No,
back.
I don't. And I don't think it's going to be a big regression for Christian. I just think that there's more.
15 points is a lot, man.
I think there's going to be less opportunity for him.
Do you really think Jamal Murray's could have a career year?
I do.
I do too, actually.
You know what?
I know, like,
I guess, yeah, I
this
guess
is
it's
my
not that hot.
Only
this
because
is me and the Clippers
maybe
last year. It's my
cumulative-
last time.
Maybe cumulative. Yeah, we're going back to the Gaslamp Alley or Gaslight Alley over here. But I just, I just really do feel like the stars are aligning for that. But that's what I think.
Alrighty, we want to give it a stab here, Wind?
Mine are Christian Braun will shoot over 40% from 3.
Okay.
Nikola Jokic will score more than 61 points in a game. New career high. The Nuggets will beat the Timberwolves in the season series.
Second one's a lie.
Yeah, second one's a
second
lie.
one.
We talked about this, I think.
Yeah, second.
You're right.
That was really
Have we
bad.
talked about the Nuggets from every angle, so we just know
damn
each
it.
other's takes from all angles. He's not getting 61, although it would be pretty dope if he,
He
did.
might.
He might.
He might.
He might.
I feel like it'd be such a bad sign if we needed 61 out of Yoke.
There's
mean,
going to be a bad.
You
game
got to
where
make
he
him a
just-
scorer this year. We talked about that.
It's if it's like we need that from him a lot. It's bad. If we need it from one night against the goddamn Pelicans, like let's go.
I hope he gets it against
Mount
the
up.
Thunder with all these people being like that. I was on a show with Anthony Irwin today when they're like, it looks like the league has figured Jokic out. And I was just like, my God.
Well, Alex Caruso, he had him in jail.
He had a 30-point triple-double average. Put up the only player to put up multiple 30-point games against the Thunder. I was just like, oh man, it makes me so mad.
There is a clear strategy. It's just one that you would think a competent team could be able to beat.
Well, for sure.
Foul the hell out of them.
Yeah, just like
Or just overload. Yeah, whatever it is.
All right, but what do you got for us? 2 truths and a lie.
Okay, the people turn on Cam Johnson. Jamal Murray plays with Jokic in the All-Star game. Jalen Pickett plays in the playoffs.
these are
that was a good one.
these are a dilly of a pickle. I think.
Man, hold on. If they turn on Cam Johnson, that would suck.
There's
Does
no
vote
way.
think that will happen?
I think it's the second one.
I think it's. I think it's the Pickett one.
No. Hold it. Yeah, I do think it's. The
I think
second
it's
one too.
Pickett. Yeah,
Pickett.
The lie was people turning on Cam Johnson. No way.
Oh yeah. That's the lie. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
right.
We did all
Oh,
this
did you forget
backwards.
the game at the last
We did
second?
all forget the
Didn't you
game.
say Pickett playing in the playoffs?
Yeah, I
so
think-
that was truth.
I think that's on the table, yeah.
Yeah, of course nobody's going to be mad at Cam. What was I saying?
I know. I think I did the same
What
thing
am
you
I
did.
doing?
I don't know. You guys big brained yourselves.
We did
and I
big brain
won.
ourselves. Hold on. I want to go to the All-Star
Came
game
up
though.
with a tricky
Yeah.
So we haven't
substitution
talked
pattern.
about this a lot, but the All-Star game, because we just talk about it more about Jamal Murray making it. But with how weird the voting is nowadays with the All-Star, and by the way, there's 3 teams.
Oh, I forgot about that.
But one of them is the international team.
Ding,
and
ding,
so
ding, ding,
if he
ding.
makes it, he would be with Yoke.
That's right.
Which part of me
Yes.
kind of likes.
Oh, that's
I
kinda
want
sick.
something that makes Yoke kind of try during the All-Star game. He doesn't need to go out there all out. But I feel like if it was him and Jamal, I could see it becoming a little 2-man game-ish.
I mean, they would just run a pick and roll, right? Wouldn't they? They would
I
do
think
it?
so.
They just
They
would.
wouldn't know what else to do. So that's interesting. 12 international. Wait, how many people
I
are on
think
each team?
9.
9?
I mean, let's
right,
fact
who
check.
are
So, I
the
mean,
best?
were there 9 international guys in the All-Star game last season? I would.
Jokic, Giannis,
think so.
Luka, SGA, right? Those are your top 4 right off the bat.
Yeah.
Is Embiid in the international? Well,
We
don't
don't.
know.
I mean, it's up
that's
to
up to
him.
him. That's up to Joel Embiid.
Are you talking about Team USA's?
Can't believe what a good question that
It
was.
is, yeah, tough question.
Hold on, I can find out.
Sabonis, he'll
Wagner.
probably get in there.
Franz Wagner will be in there.
Franz
Franz Wagner.
Wagner,
I don't know if
Sabonis.
Sabonis will be in. I don't think Sabonis a shoe in.
I think we're already pushing it. We're at 6.
We got
Shai
to get
Gilgeous-Alexander?
to
I
8
have him.
international. guys.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
I have him in there.
He'll be in there.
Okay.
I think Murray's in this top 9.
He's right on the bubble.
Oh, Wemby's going to be in there.
Victor
Oh,
Wembanyama. Yeah.
So yeah, depending on how you feel about Sabonis, he's like right on the
So
bubble.
that's like his main competition is Sabonis.
He's got to beat out Sabonis.
Maybe Zubac.
Oh yeah, Zubac. Are there other?
And then you got
European
Gobert.
guards?
I mean, Gobert can always,
are there European guards? They might
If you're
need.
thinking of-
I mean, international guards, I should say.
So wait, is Embiid part of the world or the?
We don't
US?
know.
you missed the joke. We
Oh,
just
sorry,
we just
sorry.
circled that one. Yeah, it was pretty good.
You know what?
It was
It's good enough to do.
What
again.
about Lowry Markkinen?
Great call. He's making it. He's probably making it.
He's for sure making it.
I mean, for sure.
Lowry Markkinen should make. Guy's incredible.
Well, yeah, but I'm with Harrison that it for sure might.
The Jazz might win like 5 games by the All-Star break.
Finland Larry Markkinen and NBA Larry Markkinen still 2 different people. Even though the latter is better. And
Yeah.
very
Well,
good
I mean,
now.
he's just always. I mean, he was
So
on the show
Jamal's-
for half the year.
Jamal
last year.
could
Paolo
make it.
Banchero? Oh no, he's American. He's not American.
But he's not, but he is.
Yeah.
So Jamal, he can make it. There's going to be competition, though.
Yeah. There's gonna be some real stiff competition.
Nuggets got to be a top 2 seed, probably.
God, it would be so cool though,
He's got to
man.
make. I'm sorry, man. You got to make this team. You got to make this team. Make
Gotta.
this team.
Gotta
Man.
Yeah.
Got to beat out Sabonis.
can't. Yeah, dude. Like
They
come
don't
on.
need all those bigs. Take Sabonis out.
We just need. We need to forever.
Are we
shake-
drafting teams again? Probably not.
I don't think so. I think they're doing it this way.
Oh,
now
yeah,
that
'cause you have the
I
international.
love that
Yeah,
they
yeah.
all they do is come up with a new wrinkle for 1 year.
I know.
We're like,
And
well,
then-
that sucked.
Yeah. Well, first of all, I'll say this. The one thing that I would change the most from last year's debacle was the 2 games, 3 teams. That's the thing that to me is the most like, remember the 45-minute break in between the games?
Right, but
It was
isn't
like
that
such-
what's happening
We're all
again?
they-
Yes, that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
We're inside the NBA, just like patted themselves on the back.
Oh, this
Yeah.
this is a disaster of a format. I can tell you
And
that
then
right
Mr.
now.
Beast came out for some reason for the longest time.
and Kevin
like,
Hart like ruined the entire.
Oh,
thing, so
Kevin
he
Hart
wouldn't
was
shut
horrible.
up.
The other thing too, and I obviously hope this works. The other thing about porting, like the NHL had international success. Those guys haven't played in an international tournament in like 8 years. The whole
Right.
league. So like being like suiting up for Canada versus USA,
Right.
even if it was just the All-Star break, it was amazing. These guys just did Eurobasket. Then they just
Yeah,
did
that
the
was what
Olympics the
that
year
was.
before.
Yeah.
So I don't know if pride is necessarily going to work its way into this
at all.
at all.
Although if there is Murray there, though, I kind of feel like that's the one thing that I could see. Like, let's say it, close game. Murray's on. I mean, would Murray be on the floor in this situation? Maybe not. But close game.
SGA waves off Jokic.
Last possession. You want a Murray Jokic pick and roll?
Yeah. He probably wouldn't have the ball, though. That's a good point.
That is a good point.
Unless he's balling out, which he has done in the past in the showcases he's been in.
It'd be so funny if he and Yoke just kind of like threw the plan away and
they
ran
saved
pick
the
and roll.
All-Star game.
Yeah.
They saved the
Jamal
All-Star
did
game.
tell us if he ever made it, he said he would
did.
play hard.
He has told us that.
But got to make it.
Man, I'm now rooting for this thing that I don't care about. Dang it. Roped me right back in.
Welcome to sports, buddy.
I know. Let's talk real quick. The last segment I have on you here is the headline topic, which is if we could choose rivals. Like, I don't know how many individual rivals the Nuggets have, like rivalries.
I pick Ryan Blackburn.
You personally, I think, have no limit to the number of rivals you have.
Oh, I'm sorry. Keep going.
But I think we should kind of pick for the players here. And I'm going to start here. If I could pick a rival for one Jamal Murray, he doesn't have one, does he? I don't think he has a single player. Like, he used to be Lonzo Ball for a hot second.
No, I don't think he does. Yeah.
I would
preseason
pick
exercise.
I would pick Anthony Edwards.
Good pick.
Because Anthony Edwards right now also does not have a rivalry with Jamal Murray. He has an ownership over him. He won't stop talking about it. He wants everybody to know about it. And if I had one choice, I would say, Jamal, please stand up for all of us and make that a rivalry.
Bro, I've got an answer too.
Yeah, you have a different one?
Shea.
To two Canadians?
Yes.
I mean, that's also a very good answer, I think.
Yes, like those two Canucks going head to head. Everybody's so enamored with Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, and oh, this is unbelievable. What a guard from Canada. Who could see that? Like Jamal should take that so seriously and like take it to this man.
There's also the one that never really happened, which is Booker,
I know.
which kind of felt like maybe could happen.
They do feel similar. Donovan Mitchell, they had the same thing.
Yeah. Mitchell.
What do you think, Ant or Shea?
I'd say Ant.
I agree.
Just because they've already got the rivalry going. OKC budding rivalry, but not at the level of
Shea gets a
Minnesota
screen.
is.
I don't
and then he
think
goes
Jamal.
against
I don't
somebody
think
else.
Jamal can get over on Ant. He's too big.
But
Might
so
be true.
well, yeah.
I mean, that
just
sucks,
in
but
like
might
a
be true.
straight head. You might be right, but so to
But
me,
I hope not. I don't want to
But
feel that way.
he's like a 3.
okay,
He's
but
like it's put on. Whatever.
Denver beating OKC going forward, it's what Jokic said, right? Details, execution.
Yeah, I agree with
Denver's
this.
issue against Minnesota
Yes,
was
great.
Ant coming in and walking around like this and not caring.
take.
And Murray, I think, is the one who could breathe fire back.
Yeah.
Is he as good as Anthony Edwards? No. But can Murray reach levels and go toe to toe with these guys? Possibly, yes.
Like I would like Christian Braun and Anthony Edwards to get real physical with each other. And it's
More
like,
so,
I just
really, more
I
so.
just don't think that I don't think we're ever going to get that physicality out of Jamal. It's like I want him to go like a shot for shot like we did with Donovan Mitchell, and I could see that with Shea. It's like
I can see it with Ant because to me, this is a lot about. I think what Vote's point is the right one here, which is beating Oklahoma City is about, yes, them becoming the team they need to be to execute. And it's a team thing. And even with Shea, like he gets the ball, but he's probably not just ISOing Jamal. He just does, they do what they do, flatten out the court or whatever. Ant is the one that's like, yeah, I'm just not afraid of you guys because that guy who you need, part of your engine, one half of the engine, I'm not afraid. And I want Jamal to be like, you know what? Give him 51 game and say like, that was last year. Now you can't stop me. And now your team now feels toothless. So to me, that does feel more like a personal thing.
I mean, I love that. It just feels a little bit more like fan fiction to me.
Jokic, if I could pick a rival, I think it would be Kevin Durant.
Let's go.
And I think it's
So
because they represent sort of like, Jokic doesn't want to represent anything. Kevin Durant, I think, is like trying to make Jokic the basketball player to his Hooper, just in how he obviously hates Jokic fans and all these different things. But now here they are as like top challengers in the West. And I would kind of like for that to be like a personal thing between them.
I
But Jokic see
love
it.
that, man.
That's
That's the right answer.
I think that the league wants it to be Wemby and Jokic to be a thing. They've kind of hinted at that for a while. It's like he's the new big tall guy coming in.
Do you like that?
No, of course I don't like that. But like to me, it's like KD and Jokic don't match up against each other enough. Like there's going to have to be this guy dunked on this guy. That there's like enough of they need to go head to head.
I want KD. I want them to get into a series. Maybe Denver's down 2-1 or something, and KD to come out with the like, yeah, y'all thought that team stuff and passing was good, blah blah. And so then for Jokic to come out and be like, all right, 40 points for the next 3 games while we put this away.
I mean, it'd be great. I'd love it.
It's kind of, yeah. It's also brings me back to the Sun
But
series.
it's actually.
It is kind of what the Sun series was. They just kept making shots, and you're like, I don't know, maybe.
But what
they're
it's
gonna
probably
get
going
it.
to be is he and Şengün is probably going to be.
Yeah, I think that would be a good one too.
That's
the only
probably
thing
gonna
is
be
that
action.
one. Like I can see it being really annoying.
That's the whole point of it, right?
Right? Yeah, rivalries are rarely not
Yeah, it's a
annoying
good
until
point.
you vanquish them.
No,
Yeah.
you're right. The Şengün one would feel a little
Totally.
like he would get because he looks up to
He's
Jokic
getting
clearly.
big- he's
But it's
getting
also going to be
so
KD
uppity.
saying it. He's going to be like, I just think Şengün does everything
There you
Jokic
go.
does to
Yeah,
play
it's
TV. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Are we just going with the Houston Rockets?
It's just the Rockets.
we're going to hate the Rockets. Man.
I already
You
did.
guys want to agree to just be in on that?
Yes!
We already hate the Rockets.
Do you guys have one for Christian Brown? I was trying to think of a good one, and I couldn't
Yeah.
think of one. Who?
I told you, Wemby just keeps dunking on him over and over.
I want Christian
No, it's
Brown
gonna
to be the guy that puts James Harden out of the league.
Yes,
I like Harden a lot.
Oh, Harden
I
would
like
be a good
carrying that
one.
over.
He had the yeah, you're right. That would be a great one.
And then I also just had like, I know it's not a position thing, but if he dunks on Rudy Gobert a third
That's
season
what
in
I'm
a row,
saying.
Yeah, that could become a thing.
But
You know?
I could see it him and Austin Reeves. That's like they did that as the league does, like
why? Did you say that?
just because they're similar in some ways.
I feel like he could get under Booker's skin.
Oh, for sure.
That's a good one.
Oh, that would be. Except for Booker, just feels like he's kind of. He's their 30th.
But the Gobert-
Those guys
promising
are
team.
they're so
The
high
Gobert
above
choking
CB.
him last time after he dunked on him,
Right.
like that could happen. I mean,
Yeah,
like,
once you try to start fighting the guy,
we're on the same wavelength with just like big guys he's dunked on getting mad at him.
Yeah.
These last two are tough. Aaron Gordon rival. I mean, it was Draymond Green for a bit, but I kind of feel like, to AG's credit,
He's like
He-
too well liked.
well, no, but to his credit, he kind of overcame that in the only way you can.
I've got so I don't know what this would look like, and maybe it's already happened. But I wonder if there's still time for it. I have LeBron James.
For Aaron Gordon?
Yes.
Yes, I love for old LeBron.
So one of my favorite parts of the like that one of the Nuggets Lakers series, I get because the Nuggets won both, and they looked
They beat them so many
so,
times.
so they get confusing in my head.
Yeah, I do remember that.
Remember LeBron got kind of annoyed that AG's hand flew up, so he grabs AG, grabs him by an arm, puts an elbow into his neck, knowing he's LeBron, and walks him all the way down into the stanchion.
Yeah.
And AG's got two hands up like
Yeah.
this. I kind of just want
I like
now
that.
the Nuggets have already packed the Lakers up.
Yeah.
I remember.
I
this,
mean, I would always pack him up
but
again.
if there was a third opportunity, and let's say Aaron Gordon dunked on LeBron James and maybe had something to say,
Dude,
Yeah.
I love it.
I'm in.
and
There's
Nikes takes the footage and tries to hide it.
There's there's actually, now that I think about it, there's like a circle of guys. It's Luka, Kawhi, and LeBron are like the three guys I think about that Aaron Gordon matches up well against.
Oh yeah.
Luka's an interesting one.
Luka would be a good one too, because I think for AG personally, that would be the greatest story.
I
That'd
think
be maybe the best for the Nuggets.
It'd be like, oh, he's the guy. Like sometimes superstars have one guy they couldn't score. And it was
Totally.
like that was AG to
Yes.
Luka.
yeah.
But it would probably devolve into a Jokic Luka rivalry.
For sure.
Yeah, I think you're right. Cam Johnson,
I know
is he a
it's-
rivalry type guy?
I know it is.
Okay.
MPJ.
MPJ. it's a podcast based rivalry.
I don't think
A
those guys.
one-sided rivalry.
I don't know if those guys could have a rivalry.
or perhaps it's
What if it was JJ Redick?
rival podcasts.
yeah, but maybe it's Mikal Bridges. They started off together, they fell apart.
Yeah, again, other conferences. If they met in the finals, that could be really interesting.
You know, I mean, listen, man.
You met in the finals.
Trey
it's-
Lyles, anybody?
I don't see Cam Johnson quite having that.
No.
What about the Nuggets? Again, we said the Rockets. Maybe it's just as simple as that. But is there any other candidates for new rivalries for the Nuggets? We already got Minnesota.
Yeah.
I mean,
Already
it's
got
the
the
Rockets.
Lakers,
The
the
Rockets.
Clippers are a candidate.
Are
It's
they?
to me, it's the Rockets. The Rockets are the ones
Yeah, they
that
for
are going
sure
to be in there. They're the ones we're going to end up hating the most.
Even more than Minnesota?
There's also the question of like to this point, we haven't really thought of the OKC series. I think
know.
from the Denver perspective, I'd love to circle back to that.
Yeah.
one. But the animosity isn't quite
Yeah.
there yet.
I'd say both fan bases kind of knew that they were going to win that one.
But
and
I
Denver
bet you
could
if they
fill
matched
it.
up again, the animosity
I
would
agree.
be
Could
there.
it ratchet
agree.
up over time?
Rivalries, they're born from playoff matchups.
From multiple meetings in the playoffs.
It is a little bit like Denver beating Minnesota in 2023. It wasn't quite a rivalry after that series. You were like, oh, whatever. It was the toughest one we
then
had,
the
but blah,
Wolves
blah,
came
blah.
back. Yeah, what if the Denver Wolves, the Thunder here?
There was like, it was a little nice because Denver kept saying they were our toughest matchup. Oklahoma City keeps saying Denver was the toughest matchup.
Yep.
You're right.
Right.
You meet them second time and it's like, oh no, we hate each other.
Yep.
Right.
So Oklahoma City or Houston, Eric? Search your feelings.
Houston, because there's nothing worse than being mouthy when you've accomplished nothing.
It is
Oklahoma
annoying.
City, unfortunately, has accomplished something.
Yeah.
Who has irked you from Houston in that way?
They have been. That's the thing. They've been latent. They've been waiting.
They're about to irk us.
Yeah.
That was the perfect response. You know what I mean? You're right. They are sitting there late.
They've been a powder.
They've just been sitting there with their eyes.
They're a powder keg of potential rivalry.
I will say their fan base. I mean, I know
Kevin
this
Durant
can
is
be
gonna-
overstated because all fan bases are the same. Houston does have like a pretty obnoxious online fan base.
Oh, it's gonna be the worst.
I bet we do too, from the outside perspective.
Oh, especially the Jokic,
Yeah.
the Jokic Warriors.
Yeah,
for
but
sure.
we're right and they're wrong. That's
Right.
the thing.
Unbelievable answer, Eric. They haven't done it yet, but once they do,
You just get vibes. You're like, this guy's gonna be a problem. You know, first day of school.
Şengün does have.
That's what I'm saying.
Şengün is the best candidate for gets too big for his britches. in the
Yes.
NBA this year.
Şengün?
Yeah, he's my candidate for starts to feel himself 10% too much.
Oh my god, dude, he's gonna have tiny little britches he's trying to put on.
He's a big guy.
I know, dude. He's too big for those britches.
That's the expression.
We got any super chats there, Dion? Hey, good. Yesterday we had none.
Oh, this is a new one. We always love hearing from a new super chatter. It's Cedric Exquisite. No Adam, no vote. Aside from the games, we got my birthday soon.
Hey,
And no win. The numbers is for jerseys. He's picking favorites.
Okay.
Cedric, how are you not a member of the supporters club? What the
He,
H?
he also thinks that the Nuggets have a 60% chance to win the title.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good. Kyle M., who is a proud supporter.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, Kyle.
Hey, Eric.
Hey, man.
You got this one.
DNVR idea.
This is a legend, you could say. A legend of the chat.
From
Josh
down under.
Barnett from down under. And still a supporter. D-Line. Your top 7 favorite John Cougar Mellencamp songs.
First off, it's now John Mellencamp. He dropped the Cougar.
Wild Nights is one. We all know that. Great song.
Yeah, dude. Man, John Cougar, so many, you know what I mean? Just so many.
Yeah.
Not enough time on the pod.
Just so many. It's like when you're in an interview, you know what I mean? And they
Just
trying to see
so
if you
many.
researched.
Jack and Diane, you know that one.
Yeah, I mean, we all know them all. I mean,
You
what do
guys,
you
are,
know?
you guys are looking
I said
up
we all
John
know them all. We're not
Mellencamp.
gonna-
John
we're gonna-
Cougar Mellencamp
Yeah, dude.
songs.
First off, if you read me one John Cougar Mellencamp song, I'm gonna be mad.
Pink
I'm a
houses.
John Mellencamp man.
Well, we're learning together. And Nash Sweden is going to chime in with 50 of these things.
Of crowns.
Oh,
you.
some crowns.
I don't mean to be
Swedish
disrespectful.
crowns.
I'm just ignorant. I met Joker and Big Val in Latvia.
What?
First of all, that's awesome.
That's amazing. Are you serious?
Together?
Well, yeah, that's
Dude, that
separate.
is incredible.
maybe he just was at the games. And
Yeah.
but shout out Nash Sweden. That's very cool. Shout
very
out
cool.
Serbia losing in Eurobasket.
Me
Tough.
too, man.
But looking forward to the new Nuggets season
Hey, me too.
with the new roster.
What a
Cheers,
delightful
guys.
super chat.
Yeah,
Cheers,
it was
guys.
delightful, man. We are almost there. We are just about. We're a ship inside a land at the moment. You can cue that outro music there, Dion. I want to remind everybody we are going to San Diego and we want to hang out with you guys Friday and Saturday, some meetups, but we are also open to, we just want to kind of go around. We're filming. I've let this out. We are trying to make a really special thing this year for the preseason or for the lead up to the season, sort of a long form storytelling of the season that I'm very excited about. We're going to be filming some of that while we're out there, but we also want to like do fun stuff. So if you have fun stuff for us to do, hit us up. We're only a week away. We need to start making some plans.
Yeah.
But we'll find fun stuff one way or another. We're just hoping you guys tell us what's fun.
Yeah. And just if you need help, like things that we like, like balls and like little toys, anything like crayons, coloring, stuff like that.
Walks into it all the time.
That's what we like.
Little crayons.
I'm just like, that's the kind. If somebody invites us to their house,
Can we strike that from the show? Is that?
just saying, like, if you need something to jog.
on the way out.